Hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunter here, and today Spirit Halloween has dropped this kind of small but pretty big teaser for their animatronics or just their season in general. Today, if you didn't know, is Halloween. We're at the halfway mark to Halloween today, so I guess Spirit thought it'd be cool to release some sort of short teaser to get us hyped for the season. Before I start, I do want to say I don't think this means that sneak peeks are starting very soon. I think this is just a way to hype us up for June and July when sneak peeks will hopefully go back to normal, because last year, with the whole graveyard shift, it was kind of messy and we didn't really get a lot of sneak peeks. But yeah, we've never really seen Spirit do a sneak peek like this early. Yeah, we got Dr. Loom, but he's a delayed prop, and Jerry was always meant to be an early release for this year, so this is our first official teaser for the upcoming season sneak peeks, and I'm really excited. There's a lot to decipher here. It's only a 9-second video, but they've shown so much in it that it's just really important. So I'm just going to start by deciphering it. Now keep in mind, this is probably not everything, because again, we don't know what everything is in this teaser. Some of the words aren't written very clearly, and some of the symbols I don't recognize, and we can't really tell very well. There might even be some background things I don't notice in this video, because again, this video has a lot to uncover. And maybe if there's a lot more, I might do a part 2 to this, but for now it's probably part 1 just for the overall sneak peek video. Again, I'm going to try my best to cover everything we've seen. It's a really cool teaser. It kind of just starts off showing this chalkboard with a bunch of symbols on it and words, a rolling ball, a rocking chair, and some sort of creepy girl talking in the background. So let's go ahead and start deciphering this video. Alright, so one of the first things I noticed when I was watching this teaser, and I think a lot of people noticed this too, this is the first thing I noticed right off the bat. When I first watched it, it's there for a quick second, and then it's gone. And there was some random dates on here. There's one that's 06, 39, 12, and then there's 07, 30, 21. And then for a split second, it goes to 07, 30, 22. And with our dates, that would be July 30th, 2022. If you don't remember, last year, Flagship opened on July 31st, 2022. Not the day apart, but last year Flagship opened on a Saturday, and that got a whole lot more business and a lot more people coming to that. It was super popular, so a lot more people came on a Saturday. This year, July 30th is on a Saturday. The fact that they're teasing 07, 30, 22, July 30th, 2022 is hinting that this year Flagship is definitely opening that day, which I'm sure a lot of people aren't surprised. A lot of people assumed that would be the opening date, but now it's confirmed. It's awesome. I'm definitely going. I'm very hyped for sure. So it's not really a sneak peek or animatronic news or theme news, but it's really important to when you're going to go to Flagship. Alright, now we're going to uncover the chalkboard stuff. That's kind of the most obvious thing in the sneak peek. They show this thing a lot in there. There's a few different shots. There's the one on YouTube, which is more zoomed in, and then the one on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook that's a more rounded and better look at the teaser. I'll kind of show both versions. It's kind of weird how Spirit had 2 versions of the teaser, and the one on YouTube is the worst. But anyways, this teaser had a lot. Right here, you can see on this part of the board, there's a sign that says high voltage, and then below that, it kind of looks like a high voltage box, and then we got some sort of skeletal monster hand right there. I can't really tell if it's a monster or a skeleton hand, and then they show a smaller version of that. I definitely think here's definitely hinting at a prop. I doubt this is just hinting at random stuff. If not a prop, maybe the theme. Kind of seems a lot more science and lab-esque stuff are being hinted at here. A lot of people have pointed out the school is very much prominent in this teaser too, because there's the composition books, and the setting is kind of like a school zone too. This could be a science room in the school, so I could also see possibly a school. But here we have more symbols. We even have a beaker right here, which kind of looks like Dr. Loom's beaker. Again, I don't think it means Dr. Loom's coming to stores. It probably means a prop is going to have a beaker. If not, it might be the theme or the setting of the sneak peeks for this year. I'm kind of hinting at the theme. I feel like a lot of the sneak peek hints at more at the theme and just the July opening in general. But It could also just be the setting and some of the props used. It doesn't mean like just because we have some lab props doesn't mean we're gonna get like a lab theme. But I feel like it does hint a lot at the possible theme we're gonna get. If not a school zone, if not just the sneak peek filming location. We also get like some like weird like mechanical hands or like gears or parts for the theme or just the location. Maybe the props too. And then more symbols. I can't really tell what these are. And I'm sure some people will figure it out. But really interesting. And then up here we have some more weird kind of symbols and shapes. And then we have like the skeleton head. A lot of people have said it's like the skull mask from Fear Street. I can kind of see that, I guess, but I don't know if Street would do that. But then there's this weird like twisting under the skull head. I don't know if that's a part of it. It could be. I don't know. Again, these symbols are kind of weird. And again, the chalkboard, the writing is not very clear, so you can't really tell what they're saying. I can tell some words are talking about a chemical reaction, and it's not reversible. So there's some chemical reaction talk right there, but some of the other words are very hard to tell. So I can't really put my word to it on what it is. I actually first saw this teaser on their website. They had a Halloween promotion and they had a whiteboard in the background. I kind of just passed it up as a creepy, cool email. But then the teaser came out. I was like, okay, there's actually part of that. So there's that. Here's a better look at the composition books. They're kind of like all dirty and torn up a little bit. But on the side next to the book, we can see a little paper, and it looks to me, it kind of looks like a telescope piece. If you look really closely at it, it kind of looks like the same shape, and there's some like little writing by it that kind of hints it's a telescope piece. I could be wrong, but I think it's that. Kind of hints to me more of that science lab, if not a school. And then in this shot right here with the email, there's a shot just more of like composition book and more of the background, which I just wanted to throw in there real quick. In this next shot, we can definitely see some sort of burlap sack. I couldn't notice that at first because the YouTube one is not very clear at it, but the one on social media sort of a lot better. We can definitely see a better look at that, burlap sack. The screen kind of glitches out before it goes to the more glitchy effects. So you can kind of see it in this shot here, but again, if you look back at that, you can kind of tell a little bit. It's definitely some sort of burlap sack. I definitely think it's a new prop. I don't think it's like Sam or the Collector again. I just think it's definitely a new prop. I quickly want to mention a small reference. Thanks to my friend Aiden K. On the chalkboard, there's actually a small reference to step-down transformers, which is what adapters are. So they're having a little adapter reference. So that's kind of cool, I guess. That's something, right? It's kind of clever. There's also more biology and chemical references. Something like this right here is a reference to that. In this shot of the teaser, it is definitely a prop. There's no way there's not a prop. There's a prop right here, and you can't really see it. It just holds a knife, and it's got some blood on it. Now, on the YouTube one, you can only see this. But on the social media one, it shows it a lot better. We can see a full better view, and the prop looks way more low to the ground, so I don't think it's like a big stabbing prop like Michael Myers. It's definitely more low to the ground, and it looks like there's a dress on it. This might be a little girl prop, if not like some sort of like sitting woman. That might not even be a part of the prop. It might just be some scenery stuff, but it definitely is some sort of like little kid prop. And if the audio goes with it, that might be the same prop. Like there's some little kid audio in the background, so that might be the same prop too. This is the last clip I'm talking about, but in this shot right here, I kind of reversed this video and played it back and forth in this recording, so it's kind of hard to tell. But if you look past the glitchy screen, it kind of looks like there's a prop silhouette in the background, and from what it looks like, it kind of looks like a girl prop. Again, I can't really tell because it's kind of blurry and you can't really see it for sure. It might not even be anything. It might just be a harmless little glitchy screen, but it kind of looks like a prop. That's why I'm kind of throwing it in here. It could be the same prop with the audio, like the little girl audio in the background. We can't really tell what it's saying, but it might be that. It might be the same prop with the knife. They all three might be the same prop. I have no idea. But that is all I have so far from the sneak peeks I can uncover. I hope this video was helpful for people who are trying to figure out this stuff. But yeah, there might be a lot more stuff I don't know about and that we're missing. And if we find out more about it, I might do a part 2 and discuss about it and maybe have some people on the call. But for now, that's just it. That's all I have so far. I also don't think this means that sneak peeks are starting early. This is just like a Halloween special. I'm sure we'll get sneak peeks in June or July if it goes all normal. But that's pretty much it for this entire video. So if you guys aren't already, please subscribe. I mean, I am trying my best to uncover this stuff, and I'm sure a lot of people are too. And I'm trying to make sneak peek videos as soon as possible. If you guys aren't already, please subscribe. And if you are, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.